They told you to find your purpose, like it was something missing, something outside of you, something waiting to be discovered if you searched long enough, worked hard enough, proved yourself enough. And without even realizing it, you accepted the premise that you were incomplete, that you arrived here lacking. But let me ask you something. When you look at the trees, do they look lost? When you watch the ocean move, does it hesitate? When the sun rises every morning, does it question whether it deserves to shine? Or does everything else in existence simply be? Somewhere along the way, you were taught something that no other part of nature was taught. You were taught that living is not enough, that being is not enough, that you must become something else in order to justify your existence. And that is where the confusion began. Because purpose was never something you were supposed to chase. Purpose was never something hidden from you. Purpose is what is happening right now. You see, they took something simple and made it complex. They turned purpose into a career, into productivity, into titles, into how much money you make, how many people know your name, how much impact you can prove. And now you sit here wondering, what is my purpose? Not realizing the question itself was given to you. Because if you keep searching, you keep working. If you keep working, you keep producing. And if you keep producing, you never stop. You never arrive. They turned purpose into a destination so you would never feel like you reached it. And the person who never feels like they've arrived is easy to control. But let's return to what is real. The bird does not wake up and say, "What is my purpose today?" It flies. The tree does not ask, "Am I doing enough?" It grows. The river does not question its direction. It flows. Everything in existence is in alignment, because everything in existence is participating in what it already is, except you. Because you were taught to step outside of your own nature and observe yourself as if you were separate from life itself. Now you're analyzing, comparing, judging, measuring, instead of living. We replaced living with performing. We replaced being with becoming something acceptable. We replaced presence with pressure. And now you feel lost, not because you are, but because you were trained to ignore what was always there. Listen carefully. If you are breathing, you are in purpose. If you are experiencing, you are in purpose. If you are aware, if you can feel, if you can think, if you can move, you are already doing the only thing you came here to do: live. Purpose is not something you find. Purpose is something you are already expressing. When you stop resisting life, when you stop trying to become worthy of existence and realize you never needed to earn it. Think about how much pressure leaves your body the moment you understand that. No race, no timeline, no comparison, no invisible finish line, just life happening through you, as you. And this is where realignment begins. Not by adding more, but by removing what was never true. Removing the idea that you were behind, removing the idea that you were missing something, removing the idea that you must become something else to be complete. Because the truth is, you didn't lose your purpose. You were distracted from it. And your purpose is not waiting for you in the future. It is happening right now, in every breath, in every moment, in every experience. You don't need to find your purpose. You need to stop running from it. Because you were never lost. You were just taught to look too far for something that was always, already here. Ashe.